Senna. The racing legend first entered the F1 circuit in 1984 and joined Lotus in 1985. When Lotus partnered with Honda in 1986, Senna built a relationship with Honda, so when a spot opened up at Honda-powered McLaren for the 1988 season, Senna jumped to take the role. In a series of interviews for the Sega gaming company in 1987, Senna described his excitement about working with Honda.
The new project of the new car with the Honda power, to put everything together and working, not only quick car but also consistent, reliable. It's normal that it takes some time. What I believe is most important is to have a good project from the beginning that has the right design, the right building technique, and therefore it will be developed with the time, and it will be competitive and more competitive all the time. I have a great confidence that both Honda and McLaren will produce the right equipment to achieve success at the time necessary. Where I have great confidence on their decisions, on their commitments, because I know they will always come up with something as good as the best, at least, if not the best. When I was driving for other teams, other manufacturers, engine was something always worry in the race. And since I had the opportunity to drive with this peace of mind regarding the engine, it's so much easy for you. You can push harder, you can try harder without thinking or without having in your mind maybe the engine is going to have a problem. And that is very, very important.
So it was actually a pretty natural thing for Senna to test drive the prototype of the NSX, which stood for New Sports Car Experimental, Honda's attempt to build a reliable, exotic supercar to rival Ferraris and Porsches. Senna was testing his McLaren at Suzuka in Japan on that day in 1989. Honda Engineering had the NSX out at the track, too. The chief chassis engineer said, "We tried to understand how he felt about the car, so they asked Senna to take the NSX for a spin." Senna's response? "I'm not sure I can really give you appropriate advice on a mass production car," Senna said, "but I feel it's a little fragile." Though this devastated the engineers, they took his feedback to heart and increased the chassis stiffness by 50%. Several months later, they invited Senna to test the car again, at the Nürburgring as well as the Suzuka track, where he helped dial in the suspension and handling. Apparently, in the end, the NSX gained Senna's approval. He owned 3 of the cars, and, as one journalist put it after riding along with Senna in his NSX in Sao Paulo, "It was the way this thing hugged the road, the way it was able to move from one lane to another, so aggressively but so confidently. Senna was totally sure in the car, and he could almost do these things one-handed because it had fantastic grip."
I think for a car to drive in a sportive manner on the road, yet safe, it feels really, really good, really fun. The engine is really good, pulls very good from the bottom, the torque, and accelerate faster. It's a very nice feeling.